Okay, this is a really fun lick to play. This brings elements of like that classic blues box pentatonic, rock thing with a couple melodic notes. Now this progression is B minor, A, and E. So that's basically a 2 minor chord, 1 major, 5 major, so B Dorian. But the way the form goes is it's in 2 parts. So you have B minor, A, E, and then A again, and then B minor, A to E. So let's start in 7th position with our B minor, pentatonic box that we all know and love. So it starts with this. Now what we're doing here is we're starting on the 4th degree. We're going to bend up. I usually do it with my 2nd and 3rd finger. And we're going to basically get right up until the 5th. And then once we bend there, and we're just about there, we're going to take our 1st finger, that's barring the 2nd and 1st strings, and play the 5th degree right there and then the 1st. So you don't have to get all the way to the 5th, you just have to make it seem like you're about to get there, and then it's going to get overtaken by what's on the 2nd string. So it starts there, and then you have now what that is a quick little pull off from the flat 7 with the pinky. So I'm pulling off from my flat 7, the 10th fret of the 2nd string, to the 5th fret, to the 7th fret of the 2nd string. So that's your 5th degree. After you do this pull off, and you walk down the pentatonic scale, so 4, flat 3, 1. Then you do this little bend again from the 4. So you're bending to the flat 5 now. To the flat 3, 1st finger, root, and then you pick flat 3 to 4 with your 1st and 3rd finger respectively. So see, it's a very bluesy little lick there. Now we're going to add a little walk down to get that A chord, which is at the end of the progression the first time around. And we're going to walk down from E. So E, D, C sharp. And that C sharp is what really sells the A because it is the 3rd in A. And your 3rd is what really creates chord function. The 2nd time around, we're going to do that exact same lick. And we're just going to rock straight over to our root, to B, which is the 5th of E, because remember we're hanging over that E chord right now. And then we're going to do this little fun thing. And all I'm doing here is I'm making this little pluck sound to keep the rhythm, and then hitting an A, doing it again. So now I'm hybrid picking. So I'm doing that little cluck sound by picking a muted string and then using my second finger to pull up and snap that A on the 4th string. Now if you don't hybrid pick, you can easily do this just with the pick. Go. But what that does is it adds a nice little tag at the end for the ear. Something interesting, because the first part of the lick for both of those was basically the same. So the way you tag the first one is you go down linearly to get that C sharp, the 3rd of A, and the second one you end on B, which of course is the 5th of E, the chord you're playing over, but just that little tag behind it brings it a little color. Now let's listen to it with the jam track.